Hello everyone, this is Beth Boysen from Boysenberry Soaps, and it has been a while since I've been on camera for you guys. Hopefully I will have a pretty cool soap for you today. So I am doing an oatmeal milk and honey soap. And so being as that's kind of I wouldn't say basic, but like a soothing, kind of natural-ish type of soap, that a lot of people, and most of the time the designs are a little plain. Today I am going to try and change that up a little bit I'm going to have a flat base to the bottom of the soap, so it's going to be all solid dark brown on the bottom, and then I'm going to do a mica line with gold, and then I'm going to do an interesting swirl on the inside, and I have lots of cute little embeds to put on top, as well as some bubble wrap to give the top some shape. Since it does have bubble wrap on the top and it's not going to help it air dry as quickly, I believe the soap's going to at least be it's going to need 48 hours to cut. The last couple of times I've cut my soap with my new recipe, it actually needed a little bit longer in the mold to kind of air dry before I actually cut. So I'm going to try and give it a little bit more time. Tomorrow afternoon, most likely I will be taking it out of the paper, and then I'll let it dry a lot further. So in my personal life, I've been having a lot of stuff going on. I kind of had some issues with my medication and things like that. I know mental health isn't something that a lot of people like to talk about, but it's actually a really important subject, and there's nothing to be ashamed of if you need some help from time to time. And a lot of people, there's a stigma about it, which it's really not a good mentality for us to have. You know, we want to be kind to our fellow people and improve our own lives. And I believe that anyone could benefit from therapy, even if you're the happiest person in the world and you never had anything go wrong a day in your life. You can still benefit from therapy, because it always makes you more of an appreciative person to be able to, even if you spend the whole time talking about everything in your life you are grateful for, it improves your outlook on life, and it just helps so much. And with somebody who has mental problems and things going on, it's extremely, almost essential for you to be able to have a place, an outlet for you, somebody who will lend you their ear, and they're kind of like a third party, so you don't have to feel, you know, like, oh, I can't tell my mom this, she'll get mad. You know, you don't have to have that kind of feeling, because you don't have any obligation to this person. If anything, they are obligated to you because you're the one that's paying them. So I believe that it's very important for people to get help if they need it, and to see a therapist. And I have a lot of personal experience with this. And so I believe that's something that's very important for everybody to do. Anyway, that's my 2 cents there. Don't be afraid of mental health problems. It's not the end of the world. You will, you know, it will get better. And in the future, there will be something or someone, or, you know, something that makes you happy out there in the future. Whether it be, maybe you decide to have your own little children who will love you unconditionally. Or maybe you find someone that's for you, or maybe you have a little kitten or a puppy that, you know, adore you, because love for animals is always a wonderful thing. But yeah. Alright, so this bottom layer isn't set up as thick as I want it to be yet. Alright, we're just going to have to let it break the surface if it breaks the surface. Hopefully it won't. No, it's going in. Let's own it. Let's own it. See, I told you. Plans change. It's not the end of the world. You can get along. Wow, that dark brown is kind of crazy. Okay, everybody, we're back. It's been 20 minutes. It has not thickened up, but I'm just going to say it's less jiggly. But it's at the point now that I feel like my embeds aren't going to sink through. So I have these cute little embeds that I made. I made these a long time ago whenever I was actually making smaller batches of soap. That's why there's only 10 of these little honeycombs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread them throughout the loaf here. Just kind of do it evenly. And then if it has a little piece of honeycomb on it, cool. If it doesn't, it's going to have another kind of embed. I made these from soap dough, and I made them like forever ago. So I've got some of this. Let's break them so they fit. These are made from melt and pour. The honeycombs are soap dough with melt and pour inside. One of the other cool things I did this week was that I made bath bombs for the first time, and I absolutely adored it. I like the process, and I like the bath bombs themselves. I had a really awesome, like, you know, I have a toddler. I don't get many moments to myself. But yeah, they turned the water really purple. So I'm going, now that I've made a batch, I'm going to start, whenever I make them, I'll film it, post it for you guys. I'm going to do some embeds. Maybe I'll do that later today. And then, yeah, I think that'll be fun. But I'm going to make some white bombs that have like some colored embeds in them. I want to do a rose bath bomb with rose jam. And this scent is actually really good, and I bet it would be really good with the bath bomb. It's very relaxing, so I'm sure that bath time with this would be a lot of fun. Okay, now that I've got those on, I'm going to sprinkle on some glitter. And this is Iridescent from Wicked Suds, and then here's some hollow glitter from, oh my gosh, where did I get this from? I want to say Nurture Soap. And then gonna seal with alcohol. And here is a piece of bubble wrap. I'm gonna put it bumpy side down. And then any place that doesn't have an embed will be bumpy. So I'm just pushing it into the soap. Oh, this feels so weird. Oh, you know what? Oh, big no. I forgot my gloves. I was very careful with putting the embeds in, and I didn't actually touch any raw soap. But I took off my gloves whenever I was waiting for the this top to harden. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to let this sit for at least 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, and I will come back when I'm ready to cut it. Okay, see you guys later. Hi guys, welcome back for the cutting of the oatmeal milk and honey soap. You may have already seen this on a previous video because I just finished making this cutter. So I'm going to line it up so that I get my 2 sample bars on here, line it up with my chopsticks to make sure it's straight, and I'm going to press down. This soap has melt and pour on the top, so it's a little bit hard to press down, but once I get past that melt and pour, yes, see, it's nice and soft. Easy to cut. I'm just pushing straight down. And I will pull a bar out of the middle for you guys. Come on. Yeah. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The top turned out really cool, even though it wasn't 100% exactly what I was thinking of. And like the actual soap itself, I messed up on the design. Because I wanted there to be a brown stripe at the bottom, and then all the swirly action would be separate. You know what? I need to cut notches in this piece of wood. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but I do. We'll pretend that my cutter makes that noise that the big expensive metal ones do, like shwink. These turned out really beautiful though, and they smell amazing. This is Oatmeal Milk and Honey by Be Scented. I got it when they had it on sale one time. And I do notice there's soda ash on the top of the soap, but it actually looks really cool. So, oh, look at these swirls. Gorgeous. All right. So, if I can get this apart. This was kind of an end piece, I guess. It pushed more of the brown up. But this is closer to the design I thought I was going to get. And then the embeds on the top look really cool. Those melt and pour embeds were super hard though. And they were super hard to cut. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut notches in my plank of wood. That's okay. So that, because the wires they aren't getting pushed down all the way. Here's some more. So this soap needs to go on my curing rack, and it will be ready for my wholesale account. That'll be going out sometime in April the 15th. So hopefully maybe I can get off my butt and like start posting my stuff to Etsy on time. Oh, this came loose. That's also why it didn't cut straight. Some of these wires are getting loose. All right, so I'm going to have to figure out how to keep these wires a lot straighter and more tight. But yeah, I think it worked out pretty good. If you guys like this video, please comment, leave me a like, comment down below, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Let's zoom in on this soap. Yeah. Look at those swirls though. My goodness. Wait, is that a hole? No, that's a brown spot in the middle. I was like, oh, there's a hole. No, it's brown. It's a brown spot. It looks so cool. Look at that. That reminds me of the Nightmare Before Christmas. Right there. Yeah. Let's play a game. Let's find designs in the soap. Alright guys, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.